Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have the Aldi Huntington Home Mother's Day candle collection to review with you guys. So I won't lie, I am pretty excited. Today is a big day for me. Not only did Aldi come out with new candles, but those of you who follow me on the regular, I am actually closing on the sale of my old house tonight. So that is a big milestone. I'm gonna have a little bit of a life update coming up on the sale of my house, some changes that are coming and so forth. So definitely look forward to that. But nonetheless, let's jump in and get started talking about these Aldi candles. So once again, these are the soy blend scented candles. This is the Mother's Day collection. They did bring this collection out in 3 wicks as well as single wicks. I believe the single wicks were $2.29 or $2.49. I honestly didn't look because I always go for the 3 wicks. 3 wicks were $4.29. As always with this collection, they came out with 4 different new fragrances. I have these in no particular order. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at all of them, and then at the end of the video I will rate them number 1 through 4, least favorite to most favorite in the collection. Spoiler alert, I did pick up doubles on 2 of these fragrances, so if you want to take a guess now, go ahead and take a guess below which 2 fragrances you think that I picked up doubles of. I definitely tried to be modest because you guys know I have an epic candle collection and I am trying to work through some candles and keep it contained to my candle closet. So the first fragrance we have here is the Sea Salt and Bergamot, and I do apologize if my lighting is bad. I literally have a studio light up, I have my bedroom light on. Honestly, I think that it's the Ohio weather. It is April, we got snow, it is crazy. Like, when is the snow going to stop? So first one here is Sea Salt and Bergamot, Ivory in color. Label has what looks like limes, I guess that would be bergamot, and it has some very coarse grained sea salt. I love coarse grained salt. I use a salt grinder and pepper grinder. My husband thinks I'm crazy because I don't really use a traditional salt and pepper shaker. I use a grinder. And I won't lie, I have a love-hate relationship with this candle. So to me, it smells like a subdued version of Bath & Body Works Mahogany Teak Wood. I definitely get that mahogany teak wood smell in there. Not as pungent as the mahogany teak wood candle, but I also feel like I get a little bit of a margarita vibe, like the salt on a margarita glass without the intense citrus notes. I definitely like it. I wouldn't say that I'm disappointed by it by any means, but that one is Sea Salt and Bergamot. Let's go ahead and hop on over to the next one. Before I hop over to the next one, we will take a look at the wicks. Nice and evenly spaced, good thick wicks on this candle collection. So the next one we have here is Cucumber Mint Leaf. So this one is like a very light sagey green color. I love sage green. Kind of wish I would have painted my dining room sage green or either navy blue, but I did let my husband pick my dining room color. So Cucumber Mint Leaf. This one, once again, good spacing on the wicks, nice thick wicks. Let me go ahead and take a whiff, that way I can let you guys know what I think of this fragrance. So I definitely feel like with this fragrance, I'm getting fresh cucumber notes. So like when you buy a cucumber at the grocery store and you cut into it, the juicy smell of a fresh cut cucumber. And then with the mint leaf, I feel like I get a little bit of a toothpastey smell, kind of a bit of a little, I'm tripping over my words, a little bit of an awkward combination personally. I don't think it's necessarily bad. but it's also not a superstar in this collection. I feel like I'm giving away what order I'm going to be rating these candles in already. So the next one we have here is Pear Blossom and Citron. Hands down, this is one of the prettiest labels in the collection. You got lemon slices and what looks like to be maybe like a magnolia flower, white floral. Definitely pretty, pretty, pretty label. It's like a sunshine yellow in color. Let's go ahead and take the lid off, take a look. So my wicks are a little off-kiltered, but not bad on this one. Thick wicks, we love the thick wicks. We know that that's almost guaranteed to be a good burn. So scent on this one, I wish it was a little more pungent or potent on cold sniff, but unfortunately it's not. And Pear is one of those lighter fragrances, but this one literally smells, once again, like a fresh pear. Like you went to the grocery store, you bought an Anjou pear, you cut it down the middle, and you are just sniffing the inside of the pear. I feel like I get a little bit of white floral in there, but it is very subdued. I would say that this is almost like an 80% pear, 20% floral. The floral is just there as a nice complement and not really there to overshine the pear fragrance in this one. I think it's very rare to find a good pear fragrance, so if you are looking for a good pear fragrance, I would highly suggest grabbing the Pear Blossom and Citron from Aldi. Last but not least is the actual Mother's Day candle. So every year they come out with one that's called like Happy Mother's Day, and they seem to be different fragrances. Label on this one has like some watercolored roses with a plaid background. This is like a peachy pink in color. Wicks on this one are nice and thick and evenly spaced. So this one, you're gonna think that I'm a little bit crazy. Let me go ahead and lower the camera down a little bit. I smell plain as day celery. Yes, you got that right. Celery. I smell like I went to the grocery store, got a bunch of celery, a big celery stalk, and then I'm breaking branches of celery off. That's what I smell in this. I think it is technically meant to be very citrusy, fruity, like maybe a little bit of like peach and grapefruit and all those kinds, because I get a little bit of that and then I go back to smelling celery. It is weird that I get a celery note in this candle, but I smell celery plain as day. And definitely if you pick these up, let me know if you smell celery in this candle, because I feel crazy for saying that I smell celery. So let me go ahead and rate these number 1 through 4 of what my least favorite to most favorite was. So in the collection, my number 4, which is my least favorite fragrance, is the Cucumber Mint Leaf. I do not like the mint smell in there. I don't like the smell that's almost like toothpastey. I don't think it's necessarily bad. I will definitely burn it. It will probably be a bathroom fragrance for me, so it will get used. My number 3 is going to be the Sea Salt and Bergamot. I love Bath & Body Works Mahogany Teakwood, so I'm not against this fragrance at all. It's just a little bit on the lighter side, and I feel like the other fragrances really outshined in this collection. My number 3 is going to be the Happy Mother's Day, and it's because I go back and forth. I did buy 2 of this fragrance. Like I said, I smell celery, but then I also smell like citrusy grapefruit peach fragrances. So I'm definitely intrigued to see how it burns. I definitely think that when it burns, it might lend itself to be a little bit more citrusy and not so much more celery-like. But definitely I did grab 2 of those. My number 1, my superstar in this collection, is the Pear Blossom and Citron. I was not out purposely looking for a pear fragrance. I know a lot of people do, and it's very hard to find a really good pear fragrance. But I feel like this is a really good pear fragrance. It's just nice and fresh, and I feel like It's a good candle to have burning in my kitchen after my kitchen has been cleaned, or in my living room. Just a really nice, inoffensive, light, fruity fragrance. A lot of these fragrances were on the lighter side and not intense side, but I definitely think the Pear Blossom and Citron was a superstar, so I did pick up 2 of those. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye everyone.